My name's Virginia. I've got long hair. I wear flip-flops most days, and a lot of times I'm just hanging out with guys from work. And those are only 3 of the ways that I am like Jesus. I also love a dinner party. And I'm friends with sex workers, so. I was doing comedy in London recently, and I learned something interesting. There was a guy on the show with me named Sam, and Sam was doing a joke about dogging. And the joke goes, and my grandma said, "Where you going, Sam?" And I said, "I'm going out dogging, Grandma." And then the whole audience laughed. But I didn't laugh, because I didn't know what dogging was. And so after his set, I went and found him. I'm like, "Hey, Sam, what's dogging?" And he got very shy, and he was blushing, and he was like, "I don't know what you call in the States." And I said, "Well, tell me what it is, and I'll tell you what we call it." And he says, "You know, it's that thing where you go to a garage or a car park, but it's like a known car park. And you have sex in a car in the car park, and other people watch you and masturbate." I don't think we call that anything, Sam. Most of us do that. That's gross. You guys are gross. But it is consensual, so still better than Louis C.K. I have advice, free advice for everyone, which is don't date comics. And here I mean the men, because the women are great. But like, being charming and like emotionally intelligent and good in the sack has never been what has drawn young men to stand-up comedy, right? Like, women sometimes wind up here because we got something to say, you know. And daddy wouldn't listen. But men go to comedy because they are running out of ways to get women to pay attention to them, right? And it's actually, scientifically, it's after DJ. It's below DJ. It's above podcaster. So it goes DJ, comic, podcaster, incel. I did mushrooms last Christmas because that is the meaning of Christmas to me. And I was online buying mushroom chocolate. You can also buy chocolate mushrooms, but they don't do anything. They're just cute. So I'm shopping for mushroom chocolate because I'm an adult lady. And my boyfriend was kind of over my shoulder, and he goes, "You know, I've actually never done acid." And I was like, "Oh," or mushrooms. And I was like, "Oh, but you've done acid." And he said, "No." And I'm like, "Oh, but you've done ecstasy. What are you, a child?" And he said, "No, I didn't grow up like you. I'm not a city kid." I know. He said, "I grew up on the central coast of California." And I said, "Oh my God, you've done meth?" And he said yes. I've done meth. And I don't want to be an old-fashioned fuddy-duddy about this, but I do think you should have the meth talk with your partner sometime in the first 5 years. Like, find a time. I was in a sex shop recently because I'm an adult and no one tells me what to do. And we're not gonna giggle like children. They checked your ID at the door when I say what I saw in the sex shop, but I saw a dildo harness, okay? Great job. But the dildo harness was made out of recycled bike tubes. And it wasn't like kidding about it. It was like very sincere about being made of recycled bike tubes. "I'm saving the environment." And I just think we've reached peak Portland. Like, where do we go from here? Like, where could we possibly go? I just know that Portland really puts the anal in artisanal. I I had a fight on the internet the other day, and I had it for all day. And I know it's a waste of time, but it feels so good when you're doing it. It feels so righteous, you know? Like you've got all this adrenaline in your body, and like your caveman self is just running in a forest, like chucking a spear at a deer. But in real life, you're just going, what the fuck are you gonna say now, fucker? What are you gonna say? And the argument was this. A guy had said on TikTok, sorry, feminists, society needs men. And I said, fucking for what? You know, aren't we full? Don't we have enough date rapists and serial killers? Like, we should hunt you guys for sport. And he was like, who built your house? Who built your phone? Chinese slave kids. Who's gonna drive your groceries in a truck? I'm like, you think I can't drive a truck? But then he threw down the gauntlet. He dropped the bomb on me. He dropped his last Uno card. He's like, women need men to continue the human species. And I'm thinking, item 1, continue the species in this economy, who can afford? Have you guys seen these tariffs? Item 2. I don't think I'm telling tales out of school when I say that the thing that women need from men to continue the species is like the easiest thing to get. They're all trying to get rid of it all the time. I'm not showing off. I could get some tonight from someone I don't even know now. But before I said it, I said, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go look at this guy's page. I'm gonna see where he's coming from. And the page was about Roblox. And that was because I had been arguing with a 12-year-old. All day long. Did you guys know that life is finite? Like, did you know? One day I will die, and I spent a precious day on this earth arguing with someone who has no pubes. I'm not a kid-having person myself. I don't know if you picked up on that vibe. Did you know if you don't have kids, you don't have to recycle? It's really not my job to leave the world any better than I found it. But my sisters are doing it. My sisters have kids. And oh, my one sister, she's so cute. She's got this 2-year-old. She's got a little bit of a lazy eye, which I find adorable. Because you look at her and you're like, baby, are you looking at me or are you looking over there? And the answer is yes. But of course, you know, they want to fix it. They want to fix it. And the fix for it is you put an eye patch on the strong eye. You just make this cute little pirate and let the other eye catch up. You're supposed to do it 2 hours a day. And my sister starts bitching, and she's like, it's impossible. I can't, it's not possible. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what the fuck does she have going on? What is she, reading Tolstoy? Like, you can... She's a toddler. She can wear an eye patch 2 hours a day. And then she does that, like, really shitty, like, condescending... I can tell you don't have kids. Bitch, you know I don't have kids. She goes, you can't keep an eye patch on a toddler because the toddler will take it off. And I said, tie her hands to the radiator. I have good ideas and nobody listens to me.